Hello everybody, and welcome back to Aurora Plays Baldur's Gate 3. I'm your humble host, Tim. In the previous session, we met up with the god Bual and became his chosen to go out and murder people in his name, although we know for a fact it's actually a red cat pretending to be Baal that got the name wrong. And then making our way through the Underdark a bit more, we came to the Arcane Tower, where we're having to deal with the evil turrets of doom. But I think before we get too much further into it, because I can jump through this window, but I think what we'll do, we'll do this
with haste.
The simple way. Let's just unlock the door.
Don't give me trouble now.
And you see 15 door. DC 15 door. Beautiful. Alright. Now, what I think I'll do is I'll separate Lae'zel out since she's got the most HP.
I crave blood.
I'll send her in because we've got two turrets. So what we'll do? No.
May the darkness protect you.
I'm sure it should. That's just Oh, well, I want to talk about what's happened to us.
Fine. What's on your mind?
What do you think about what happened at the Druid Grove?
I suppose some would commend our actions. Goblins would have razed that whole place to nothing if it weren't for us.
Right.
No excuse to rest on our laurels, though. We've still got our own problems to contend with.
True enough. Alright. Alright, so what I wanted to do... There we go. If I put... That's what I want.
Blackest will be done.
So while their focus is drawn to that...
Got a long road ahead.
Action, not reaction.
Haha! Still not dead. Fuck this thing. Oh, come on! There we go. So that's one down. Oh, good work, everybody. Teamwork. Huzzah.
Never a dull moment.
Alright. Oh, we actually have candelabras we can light.
Moving in. How much farther can I go?
Now, one of the things I remember at this place was that there's the clockwork area on the top floor. That the person, I think, was it this? Beginning of this book proudly declares to be a play by Dame Iana, followed by an extensive introduction and 23 pages of notes in the text. Through the book itself seemed a barely touched one, and one sentence encircled twice. There is a light in every living thing. It is crawling towards the surface to survive. In its wake, it tramples everything. Will kill the rest so that one can thrive. Now, if I remember correctly, that is the attack activation phrase, because I got screwed over by that last time.
Seems like the owner was quite the literary type. Let's see what this does.
It's a door, Aurora.
Indolence breeds madness.
Yes. Chest of the Mundane. Looking at this chest fills you with the suspiciously overwhelming feeling that there's absolutely nothing special about it. Which is kind of what the point of it is, but it doesn't actually have... Like, it has something in it, but I've never been able to work out what the deal is with that.
Very well.
My guess would be to use...
Never wanted the easy path.
What's the word I'm looking for? To use... Dispel magic on it or something like that.
If not over, then through. Have to keep going.
Okay.
Don't waste a step. Better not be cursed.
Does this thing work still?
Nothing's happening, but it doesn't look broken.
Yeah, it's got no power.
Another step forward.
Now, if I had a thought to take Featherfall, wouldn't be as difficult. I could just jump straight down.
Should mind my step.
But no one ever said adventuring was easy.
Time to press ahead.
Well, I guess this is like the only way we can go. May end up killing us though in the process, so let's take a short rest before we jump over. Thank you.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Yes. Alright.
Boots have seen everything. Never wanted the easy path. With a flick of the wrist.
Ooh, it's no good.
Couple of turns should do it.
God damn it!
Right tool will do the trick.
Hey, there we go.
Light on my feet.
That's right, the flower. The Susa bloom.
These flowers. What is this feeling?
It nullifies magic within a certain radius of it, but you grind it up and
Best
use
be
it
on my way.
in the, here it is, this machine.
Very well.
So we put the Susa... There we go. Now we can get ascend to the different levels using the elevator teleporter device.
If not over, then through.
Is this one of those stupid situations where all I had to do was find the damn stairs?
Breathe deep and move. gods are watching me.
If they are, they're laughing their asses off.
I'll give it a shot. How much farther can I go?
Hello, everyone. I have returned. Haha.
On my way.
Several chapters, one for each cited source. It claims to contain first-hand transcripts of oral histories of several storytellers throughout the realm. Chapter 4, Baldur the Swiss, 700 years of age, wood elf storyteller hailing from the Wood of Sharp Teeth. It took me several weeks of quiet habitation in the wood before the venerable Baldur felt comfortable revealing his presence to me. The longer I stayed, demonstrating I was no threat to his health and peace, the more open he was to gentle inquiry. Long ago, before my eyes and ears, before your lonesome quill, dear scribe, there was an empire of people, or perhaps only belief, an empire of brain-eaters, soul-wasters. They called themselves Illithids, the flayers of minds. The children of Gith were bowed bent in service to the flayers, passionate people made to serve a cold belief. The flayers were untouchable, their minds great oppressor. No proud will or passion could break the Gith's children free, until at last a reckoning. Its source unknown, its power unproven, but its events history-making. The cowed would not be cracked. Gith children fought back valiantly, their freedom theirs. The flayers bent and broken till today. Nice. Ew. A silver glass.
The gods are watching me. What's inside? Traps, please.
Ooh, a torn out paper. Silence switches on. I'm all alone. Can I hold your hands for just a while? Okay.
Let's see. Seems simple enough.
Roads to Darkness. An epic tragedy about power, corruption, and loneliness. Prologue, a lonely bard. Thunder and lightning enter Soreth. New sounds, though damp and dark, oppression break. Is it the foe that foul contemptuous heal? Or art thou, friend, to rescue from my lonely wake? Come out of love for me, not love of blood and steel. Enter Risia. How would I know, Soreth? It's been long. What do I know of you and me? Wait, do you hear that sound? Enter Amphilis. What is this? Those figures both familiar, but still seem so strange. It's Amphilis. Oh, dear Amphilis. What happened to your face? It's pale as death, your eyes black as char, and you, I saw your teeth, they're sharp as blades. And what is with this road so slick with blood? What happened here? What happened to us all? Excellent. End prologue. 10 years prior. The rest of the play tells the tale of 3 elf friends, their paths of power, and how corrupted and mad, lonely, and then they killed each other. Awesome. Sounds like a fantastic play. I'm sure it will sell out for 1,000,000 years. Disorders and Nerves of the Mind, a treatise. Let's read that. There came to me a woman whom I shall henceforth call R, greatly distraught at the unusual tempers of her husband, who will henceforth call B. 3 months prior, he'd suffered night sweats, crying out for sleep. He bore the mark of chaos. 2 months prior, he'd taken to call himself by the name... Oh, it's Sarevok! From Baldur's Gate 1! That's awesome! He's speaking a little else. The throne for which he is destined. Probably not number 1, probably 2. But either way, it was Sarevok from that. Attendant B came at the attendant to be at the couple's farmhouse. He sat calmly at the table, an unknown book clutched in his chest. I detected no curse nor loathsome spirit upon him, nor the presence of magic. Yet upon shining the light of candle flame upon him, he raised the book high and exclaimed, "The death they bring shall awaken the Father, and through them we will rise." I snatched the book from his hand and flung it into the hearth, where it burned, not red or yellow flame, but pure black. It left a single scrap reading, "He foresaw his coming death. He seeded his essence across the land." Be shivered and sighed as if waking from a nightmare. He had no memory of the book nor the words he had spoken. Ah. So it's how Sarevok came to find the words of Baal and become on his... An open letter on oppression and peacocks. But how Sarevok became a... wanting to gain more power through taking out all the different Baal spawn. Written in a furious, sloping hand, this letter is the editors of Baldur's Bash, a tabloid notorious for its controversial articles. Dear editor, I find it despicable, nay diabolical, that you would defend Baldur's Gate's ridiculous restrictions regarding animals in the city. No animal larger than a peacock may gain entry. How archaic. My darling Giselle is the most well-behaved bear you'll ever meet. Yet to spend time with my child, I must visit my summer home in Cormier. I call upon the Parliament of Peers to resolve this issue immediately, and emotionally and psychological well-being of Baldur's Gate is at stake, and I shall take this to the highest authorities should it, Mr. R. Pickens, or as I like to call him, Karen.
Moving ahead.
Ooh.
New sounds to the dampened dark oppression range. Is it the foe? That foul, contemptuous heel?
You know these words. They are from the opening stanza of a play you found in this very tower.
Yeah, or Art Thou Friend, a rescue from my lonely wake.
Come out of love for me, not love for blood and steel. Come on as if you feel, my lord, my liege.
The silence stretches on, I'm all alone. Can I please hold your hand for just a while? Well, this... Oh, what is this place?
An unbeknownst command that I cannot fulfill.
Alright. And who are you?
An unbeknownst command
Yep.
that I cannot fulfill.
Alright, I should just leave then. 'Cause I don't want to make him angry. Bernard! That was it. Bernard, my great enemy from the previous... the previous run. Where I accidentally made him angry and then all of he and his animated armor constructs attacked me. He shot me from a great height.
What path lies before me?
These paper sheets are all that's left of you, the last of all the thoughtless gifts you gave. I will hold on to them. It's all that I can do. I can't throw them away. I've never been that brave. Alright. And again, I can't remember what any of these things do, but I know one of these phrases makes him angry. Let's try this one.
Command as you see fit, my lord, my liege. Of course, my love. Don't be afraid, sweet girl. What can I do? So, would you like a hug?
Oh, yes, please.
Come here for just a moment.
Oof.
His arms are too tight and too low for a comfortable hug, as if he's meant to be embracing someone slightly shorter.
Remember, you are loved, little, so much. You're doing great, and everyone will be so proud of you. As I already am.
Okay, so that one gives him the ability to... That one makes him happy. Alright, or makes you happy.
Command as you see fit, my lord, my liege.
This one... These empty sheets are all that are left of you, the last of all the thoughtless gifts you gave. This one here, there's a light in every living thing. It's crawling towards the surface to survive. That one to me seems like the attack one. I think it's this one.
There's all that I can do. I can't throw them away. I've never been that brave.
Oh, cool. Alright.
With haste.
I do love the concept of Bernard, though. He's such a cool... Like, I'm always a fan of constructs in the world of Dungeons & Dragons. I find them so awesome. So when you betrayed me last time, you caused me all sorts of problems.
Another step forward.
See, I'm not exactly sure if there's anything else that I can actually get from this place. I think I've got everything, but I'll do a quick save. So that way, if this goes the way that I expect it will, I don't actually lose out and have to kill him. Because that was very unpleasant last time.
Command as you see fit, my lord, my liege. And in its wake, it tramples everything. We'll kill the rest, so that the one can thrive.
Yeah. Yes, I knew that was the activation phrase for the combat. So let's not do that. I had to confirm it. I mean, I guess if I had the wizard character, which I've completely forgotten his name, I would probably take him out in order to get his staff, which is actually quite useful. But as I don't, I will not worry about it.
Need to find a way forward.
Yes. Oral histories of Famery and the Mind Flayers and the Gith. We've read that one as well.
Let's have a look.
Ah. The Spell Plague. Cornelius Thomas Waldywood, halfling encounter in the Golden Rune south of Ianheart. I met the brother, or rather they found me in the lower pass through Fireshar Mountains. They had encountered a trail of golden discs along the path and had resolved to gather them and return them to whatever fool had more coin than common sense. It was our mutual embarrassment then that I removed my cloak to reveal my patchwork yellow hide. It was molting season, I explained. And a traveller on a road that not likely to shed their scales in private, as would be proper. I suspected they knew little of Dragonborn, to be appropriately disgusted, and invited me to sup with them. Over a roadside fire, I learned the purpose behind their journey. Laura, my lad, our ancestral home, it was lost during the spell plague. Oh, and where nothing is lost, corn, it's not Nan's lucky Nashes, is it? It sank. I remember you crying, maybe it was he sang saying, "What's your lip lest I fatten it? Only fools speak ill of the homeland." Their brows were bristling dangerously, so I diverted hostilities by speaking of my own people's ancestral home. The blighted world of a bear, and the 1,000-year tyranny of dragons we lived under until the blue fire of the spell plague brought us to this world. Oh, right, another potato.
Light on my feet.
Suitably unimpressed halflings. And I've already looked in there.
Breathe deep and move. Farther can I go?
Alright, so it doesn't appear they've changed anything in this place, which is a bit of a shame. Oh, that's just the door controls. So I guess if you don't have a rogue, someone can jump in through that window and just pull the lever and open up the door. That's clever. Alright.
Seems simple enough. I'll give it a shot.
Let's light all the lights.
Better not be cursed. Seems simple enough.
It should, Aurora. It's a fucking candle.
Here we go.
And one more check down the final floor. Oh, threadbare book. Ah, here we go. A new phrase. Let's head back upstairs then.
Let's see
What this next phrase does.
at the ready.
I have something else to say to you, Bernard.
Come on as if you feel, my lord, my liege.
How can I trust? How will I know?
If you do not believe the secret show, reveal the truth. Give what you wish to see.
What? Oh.
Come on as if you feel, my lord, my liege.
Nope. Alright.
Here goes nothing. No traps, please.
Ooh. An excerpt from an ongoing metatext rebound by Isphia Elgren, a scholar excommunicated from the Church of Denair for her heretical efforts to reconstruct the metatexts. Her gods annal of lost and hidden knowledge. What value is life? Far too esoteric a topic to warrant any serious critical consideration between these pages, surely, or so it would seem at first glance, but once we push aside the mysticism and dewy-eyed sentiment so often clouded our assessment, it is clear that across all the spinning planes, each and every life does indeed have a quantifiable value. It is simply that not all are equally valuable. Consider, we are already known that the destruction of our material form is not the end. If anything, our souls are more free after death, transcending planar barriers in search of a resting place that befits our deeds, belief, and station in life. But even the assessment is subject to market focus. Lord Kalamov weighing our souls against how thoroughly we have given them over to other gods, empowering them in turn. There is, of course, an alternative route. Not the end of the path, but a chance to rethread it. Clerics across the realm wield the power to return life to any soul deemed worthy or willing enough. It is strange, then, that these so frequently intersect those deemed wealthy enough. Yes, because you can pay for a resurrection, so effectively the rich should never die. Wealthy enough that the components of such a spell are beyond the means of most mortals. But I have interviewed those who have made such return, and in truth have found them to be the most dull and unimaginative sort, that I cannot possibly imagine what it is they were eager to return to. If true assessment of the journey is to be made, then there is simply no replacement for embarking upon it oneself. Perhaps one day this great volume of learning will make me worthy enough to walk that path, and wealthy enough to return. Wealthy? Wealthy enough. Ooh, a gilded chest. Ooh. Nice. Aha.
Don't waste a step.
Yes, I think we need to work on the camera controls here a bit better.
Bet that'll fit in my pack.
Ooh, a dragon egg mushroom. Treatise on the anti-magic properties of the Susa tree flowers. Yes, for those knowing about the Susa trees, the magical properties, lines have been drawn in the following pages if the author intended to fill them with writing, but the remainder of the book is blank. For those knowing about the Susa tree, their magical properties have always been a topic of debate, not only their ability to create an anti-magic aura, which is complete enough for even those unattuned to the weave can feel its effect, but also, and most interestingly, to the living in the world above. The way... To those living in the world above, the ways its roots and bark and flowers can be harnessed to make magic items. Rumors of such items are rare, but spread in settlements bordering the Underdark. Their actual existence, however, has never been confirmed by any of our clerics, nor by any other reputable scholars. I hypothesize that these items are no mere legends, and indeed in this treatise I'll endeavour to explain how I myself created items with both anti-magical properties and ones that use magical absorption as a power source, which is what that one does. So.
On my feet.
That button upstairs doesn't work. But maybe if I take...
It's dark around here. Would be a terrible shame to lose you forever.
Yes. Do keep your wits, Shadowheart. Should a dagger suddenly slice your neck, we may never know who's to blame.
Have to keep going. Strange place for a button, especially one that doesn't work.
I thought I heard rumbling. Ah, maybe this will, the chest of the mundane, maybe it'll deactivate if I'm holding the flower.
Carry me. Never wanted the easy path.
Ha ha! Hey! Okay, these are just nice boots. Shield of Faith and protection from good and evil. Nice.
Need to find a way forward. If not over, then through.
The crystal shines only faintly. A memory shard, the wizard had called it.
I forgot that I got that. I will gently probe the thoughts within. Ha ha ha! Yes, I'm going to gently probe them successfully.
The crystal's glow swells, drawing you into its depths. You are transported somewhere deep, loud, and hot as the hells themselves.
Within the Underdark bowels, beyond the ancient stronghold, hovers a giant hammer, waiting to fall.
An echoing clang, and you're back to yourself, left only with a firm sense of a place.
Alright. So that's the adamantine forge they were talking about early on. Alright. Well, I guess let us head back to the Temple of Saloon.
These boots have seen everything.
Adamantine forge is nearby, according to...
Moving ahead. Looks abandoned.
Jeez, good jump. Ah, this is the...
On my way.
What are they called? The deep dwarves. Durga! Or Dwagar, however you pronounce it.
Have to keep going.
Ooh, another waypoint. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I remember this area. This is the... If you fight the big bad guy, he raises all these people up from the dead. Which isn't pleasant. Entertaining, though.
Don't waste a step.
Yeah. Ah.
Swift as my feet can carry me. Very well.
Let's get to that waypoint, and we can use that to teleport back up to the surface. Alright. Overgrown ruin, Savannah Grove, Barter visited, Zentarum Hideout, Goblin Camp, Underdark Fort, Underdark Beach. Let's head back to the Sylvanus Grove.
Can't slow down. Time to press ahead.
Knock, knock, bitches. We're back.
Moving in.
We did it. Come on. Give me a kiss.
Hold still. I'll kiss you when you've stopped bleeding, you lumps.
What did I miss?
I'm your lummox.
A scout just reported. The goblins' leadership has been decimated.
Oh, of course.
We might escape this place yet. I took a collection from all of us. It isn't much, but you've earned it.
You can keep your coin, it's fine.
Very good of you. Thank you.
Helsins will likely want to thank you too, mind. He returned just a while ago. I believe he's catching up with Korga. As for us...
No armies at our heels. Amazing. We can finally leave. But perhaps we need not speak of farewells. We'll join your camp tonight to celebrate if you'll have us.
Absolutely.
My people are ready to leave when you are.
Not just yet.
Just give the word.
I have something to ask.
So it's true. You scattered the goblins. Peace can finally return to this corner of the Sword Coast. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm just glad I could help.
As am I. And I'm sure those poor refugees would quite agree.
I want to trade if you have anything good.
Of course.
Alright, now I gotta sell off all this crap we don't need.
May you keep balance.
Alright.
Ready.
Alright. Let's go see what Helsins has to say to us.
Light on my feet.
Hello.
You took it upon yourself to undertake the Rite of Thorns. I ought to exile you from this place. Forever. Instead, I shall listen to the explanation that you owe me.
I owe you nothing. Goblins swarmed us like roaches while you stumbled after the past. You chose to abandon us. I chose to protect us.
Silence! The rite has been ended. I will allow you to stay, but consider yourself a novice anew. You have forgotten the ways of the druids, our place in the natural order. You shall learn it all once again, right here. Backslide, and nature's fury will crush you.
As you wish, Master Helsins.
You'll have your hands full with her. She shows great spirit, to put it mildly.
She shows great insolence. But time will humble her. And the Grove still needs her. You will soon see why. But enough of that for now. I owe you my thanks. The Grove stands. Nature prevails. And again, I am in your debt. Speak to Wrath. He will reward you for your efforts.
Haha. The Grove is... Well, not a druid, though. That's weird. What about my problem? I need to get to Moonrise Towers.
Soon. First, I must set matters to rights in the Grove. And you should celebrate your victory. After being dormant for so long, your infection is unlikely to produce new symptoms spontaneously.
How the fuck do you know?
Tomorrow morning, we shall discuss what is to come.
Else.
If only you had come to this place in more peaceful times. You'd have been a welcome addition.
Alright. Well, what happens next?
Rest, heal, celebrate if you wish, mourn if you must. Come morning, we shall discuss delivering you from your parasite.
Alright. Cool. Now, I want to check, because down this way...
Best be on my way. Time to press ahead.
Oh, the young boy's no longer there, just the harpies. Okay. So we can't have our druid grove infected with harpies. So let's...
Let's make this quick.
Damn. Oh no, the little boy died! Oh no! We were too late to save him from the harpies. Oh, I'm so sad. You harpies will pay for this.
Taste my fury.
Get over here! Oh, we finished those guys off pretty quickly.
What now? Another step forward.
Let's go see if we can raise the boy. That sucks. No, hang on. Let's go back here. We need to do a thing. I feel really bad about that now. Everyone.
No time to dally. Perfectly hidden.
Oh, we're sorry, small child. We were unable to rescue you. Next time we will deal with the harpy infestation much sooner. May the light of Lathander carry you to your rest. Oh, on that sad note, time to party.
Still in shadow.
Did you find that interesting as part of the mechanics, though, that you can be too late for a quest? I wouldn't have thought that was actually a thing that could have occurred, but there you have it. Potion of animal speaking.
Back! You brought him back!
Oh, Helsin. Right, I was thinking, who have I brought back? Of course, I brought Helsin back, didn't I?
You're curious. You got a great many odors about you. What happened to you?
I'll tell him about our journey.
He listens, rapt, hanging on every word. As you near the end of your tale, you see his attention drift as he licks his lips, thinking about something else entirely.
Need to find a way forward. What path lies before me?
Hey, Topaz the bird.
Please return, Master.
Shh, I'm concentrating. Does this look good? Is the coin in the middle?
It's slightly off. Just push it a bit to the right.
Yes, you're right. That's it.
One day I'll catch a break.
Ooh, Tusk the pig. Let's have a talk to the pig.
I thought you were Helsins.
No.
The boar prances about, haunches clenching and unclenching impatiently.
Where's Helsins? Promise me a mate.
A horny pig.
Bring us news, my friend. Those tieflings want nothing but trouble.
What's up for discussion?
Hey, bitch.
Peace. Enjoy it while it lasts.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Hello, Silver.
Another stranger come to vex me. What will you do? Hunt me? Grab my tail? Shout until my head hurts?
No, I'm not here to hurt you. Who's been pestering you? I'll teach them a lesson.
Silence. Your help is not required. Not by me, at least.
Very well.
Hey, Nettie.
Blessed day. I was worried I'd never see Master Halsin again. You kept your word. Thank you.
Well, you're just lucky I didn't swig the poison.
Ha! Look, I'm sorry. I didn't know what to do when you told me about that tadpole.
Oh, that's fine. But you're very welcome.
I don't know if I can ever restore Sylvanus' peace to this place, but I'll have the chance. Thanks to you. What if Halsin is... No.
He healed
There's so
good.
much noise out there. I'm glad you're okay.
Don't waste a step.
Ooh, I got a pouch. Oh, he's out here.
He went to make sure those strays could go.
There you are, Wrath.
You've done it. You brought Wholesome back. Thank you. No, thanks is not enough. May Sylvanus bless you for all your days. I cannot imagine taking on a camp full of goblins was a simple task.
I'm just glad he's fine.
As am I. The grove will be whole again. And I promised you a reward, didn't I?
You did.
Let me show you on your map where you can find the cache. Take this rune. You'll need it. Place it among the pedestals inside our library. When the wolf glows brightest, everything in the vault below will be yours.
Mwahaha. Magic swag!
Light on my feet.
Ah, vault entrance is over here.
Master Helsins home.
On my way.
We want the Room of the Wolf.
Ah, cursed to put my hands on everything. Better not be cursed.
There's this dead bastard. Track the druid, find wherever burrows he runs to. Remember, you are only scout, do not engage, do not kill anyone. Simply observe and return. I shall decide what we do next. M. Alright.
Never wanted the easy path.
A druid note. Emerald Enclave won't send help, even if I ask. The land is wounded and the rot is deep, but it's deep anywhere. I can't wait for help to come, but perhaps I need not face the darkness alone. Okay. Robe of Summer, and some jade. Two-handed stick.
I can feel the darkness living within it.
The wielder takes 1 psychic damage whenever they deal damage using this blade. Well, that just sucks. Alright.
Moving in.
Oh, okay, here we go. So the secret societies of the Sword Coast. Most well known are the Sword Coast cabals, perhaps, but certainly not benign in its shrouded doings. My sources claim that those belong to this mysterious faction abhor power, but if that is so, why did they not expose the revelations of their inquiries for the public good? Why, indeed, because knowledge is power, and the Harpers intend to keep both for themselves. Yes, the Harpers basically a big spy network. Shadow Druids, weather life of man against the sapling oak. Order of the Curd, least known according to the most dangerous secret societies I've researched. Order of the Curd. My sources tell me that this shadowy conspiracy of murders, mutilators, and tyrants regularly meet to plan the demise of any number of innocent civilians of our fair land. What more? They like it. The Dark Justicars, I shudder to even describe them. They worship Shah. Alright.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Well, on that note, I think that's where we'll leave today's session, and we'll kick off the session tomorrow with the long rest and the party, as all of the tieflings get to leave, and then we'll continue on from there. But for now, thank you all very much for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe. I have been your humble host, Tim, and be sure to come back for the next session of Aurora Plays Baldur's Gate 3. Bye!